So, it's Monday. We've got the epic task of denailing all this lot. Oh, that's a job and a half, isn't it? We've got quite a lot to do. Each one we do is one closer, and because we haven't got a lot of space, you know, we're going to rehandle them. So we're going to bring them from there, denail them, put them here, and then we'll move them again. And then we've got to move that lot to be able to start to bin our pile. There's quite a bit to do. But each one you do is closer to the goal, having them all done. You know, there's no big pressure. If it takes a week, it might even take 2 weeks, you know. We're just plodding along with them, and this is the beginning. And we already know it halfway along. Having them all stripped is the job is halfway done. That's all we need to know. We're halfway done. Now we're going to be choosing whether to fire the nails out the back of them all. What did I do with that one? We've sort of been playing with one, so we might decide to fire the nails. So I'm thinking, in the first instance, let's get these big ones done and out of the way. Let's get these cleaned up here, so that'll give us access to the shelves for us to put maybe some of that wood there out the way, so that we can, when we do something for handiness, we'll just put it here and create a stack. See, there's some here we've already done. They're ready to go in the pile. Some of them are going to strip out and be nice clean ones, but obviously, you know, there's lots of nails and stuff. This is going to do what we want it to do. So where shall we begin? I think strip them, turn them into nice good pieces of lengths of wood. There'll be a good base, won't they, and these stop them from sagging. We'll make a good base of them. The trouble is, you have to have access. You can't bury them all. You don't want to be moving half of the pile just to get to the bit that you've got at the bottom. So we're going to have to be clever when we stack them as well, so we can have access. So if we want some of this, we can have this, but if we want some of that, we can have some of that. So we've got to figure that out as well. But anyway, this is the beginning. This is the beginning, and we'll, even if we get them done today, we're a bit closer, aren't we? And we're going to be grinding. I don't think today is going to be a denailing gun today. No, yeah, mainly just cleaning and stripping them all. Yeah, making them all nice and clean, easy to handle. Obviously, I've got my gloves on, and we'll do a bit, and we'll brush up into a corner, throw it in the bucket, and we'll do a bit and we'll tidy up again. So let's see how we get on. Yeah. Doesn't take that long to hammer through them. What I do first is do the one end. Leave that nasty end to the end. We do this end first, look. And create ourselves a handle. So we've got somewhere to start from, and we've got a handle. So now we're going to turn it round. We're going to put it back in there. Got something to push against to create a resistance. We'll work our way along now. Quick inspect, and we're on to the next one. Each job isn't long, except there's lots of them. Let's see what that looks like. So this one's going to be a little bit more involved because this has got the top and the bottom to do. So we'll see how we get on. Alright, because we only really want to get to the nails. Let's just clean this end up here first, so we've got some in the hole. Hold on. Come on. I'm going to try, first of all, just kill this wood. Below. We don't really need to knock them all the way. We just want to be able to get to the nail. Maybe an axe might be a better idea. This seems to be doing the trick. Let's do it because I'm right-handed. Let's do it this way. One over the end. Oh yeah. That seems to be having the desired effect. Even if you don't knock it off, I can get there with a cutter now, can't I? Yeah. Cut that. Right. So let's give ourselves a nice. Mind you, we're almost there. Wow, this is going to be. I think cut that up first, clean that end up so we've got like a little, needs a thing to hold. So let's just first of all, let's clean that end up first. got ourselves ourselves something nice to hold now, haven't we? So let's work on this other end. Yeah. Maybe an axe would be the answer. Let's do this way. We've got that one to do. Ooh! Whoops. Are you alright? Do you need a medic? Hey, shall we call an ambulance? No, you'll be alright. You'll be alright. Which way round are you going here? You'll be okay. Yeah, take some man pills. That's it. There we are. You'll be alright. Right, come on. That's going to be a bit of a fly in the ointment, is it? Probably is. Maybe not. Maybe not. Not as bad as we thought. Right, let's carry on. Yeah, maybe an axe might be the answer to this. Split the wood almost. No. As long as we can get the cutter into that nail, that's all we're interested in. Yeah, that'll be fine. Oh, split the wood. Bad boy. Split the wood. There's a knot in that one, isn't there? Yeah. Disappointed. Split the wood. And done the whole job of trying to save it. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll work around that when we get to it, if we want it, or we can turn it round. So let's just finish stripping this one. That would be alright. We'll have to change the blade. It is eating blades. Maybe we should go down the path of grinding blades. We found one naughty sticking out one here now, haven't we, somewhere? Sometimes you have to just cut them. You see these, a bit naughty, aren't they? Buried in. You would find them. One more. Half in, half out the wood. I did see one more. Is that what I saw? That's what I saw. Half in, half out. Even these look. But of course, you'll deal with them and handle with them when you pick this piece of wood up to do whatever job you're going to do next. You know, 1, 2, 3. It's got 3 clean sides. One side you're not going to see, so you're never going to see 4 sides, really, are you? But still, what would you pay for that? If you went to the timber shop, go and buy a piece of wood like this to build a rabbit hutch, to be able to build a piece of a shed, bird cage, blah blah blah, you know, 110 different uses. And so your bit of nails don't build up. Just try and keep on top of your nails so you don't walk them into your boots, or in my case, flip-flops. So we're getting through the pile nice and steady. Some of them are easy, you just grind the nails, end of. But some of these, remember, these are on the edge. You're going to have to experiment. Shall I get an axe? Start splitting these off here. Maybe an axe is better than a hammer. There's not many of them, but that's what slows down the job. And look at them up there. Oh, that's going to need some grinding to cut them clean. But you know, what looks terrible at the moment will work out just fine. Just be patient. Look, there's a pile over there. This pile is getting smaller that need doing, and the pile that we've already done is getting bigger. So we've gone through another blade. We are going through the nailiest, hardest bits to do. I think once we've done these, there won't be many nails on the other ones. But, we've got the axe. Let's try this one. This one's going to be a right handful. This one is, I think. Yeah. So let's see what the axe can do. Oh yeah. Axe is much better. Chopping. If you can hit it. Yeah, the axe is much better at this job. Yeah. The axe splits the wood away from the nails. Even when there's two, you just split the one and splits it off. Ooh. Fallen again here. We're going to have to strap you in, aren't we? We're going to have to strap you in. You haven't fallen again, have you? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. There we are. Did you hurt yourself? Kiss it better. Right. Come on then. Right, come on, shake yourself down. Right, come on. Let's get rid of these nails. Give you a good old shaking then, didn't I? Right, come on. Let's work our way through these. Ooh, this one's a right stinker, isn't it? Yeah, let's do this end piece first. Yeah. We've got ourselves a clean piece to work from now, and we can go forward from here. Turn that around. Turn it around. Watch your leads. Just if we push that there, look. I mean, we'll start back here. And we'll make our way. piece that we could barely say was the worst piece to do. Didn't really take as long. Everything from here on in is going to be easy peasy. Yeah.